Hello. Thanks for joining us again on the channel. I've always been curious about this one, and now that a friend picked one up, we can finally talk about it. His experience, start to finish. Quick note before we begin. There's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
To get things started, let's hear from our first reviewer.
This reviewer found this access point to be an excellent piece of hardware for creating a robust Wi-Fi network, though the initial setup process proved to be somewhat annoying. Despite that early frustration, our reviewer was so impressed with the final performance that it still earned a top rating, as everything has worked beautifully since it was configured. Once up and running, this client was extremely impressed with the device's capabilities. It provides powerful and reliable dual-band Wi-Fi with impressive range, easily handling the demands of a modern home network filled with streaming devices and numerous connections. The signal strength is a notable improvement over standard consumer routers, ensuring stable and fast connections throughout the space. A major highlight for this user was the advanced software used to manage the network. It offers a level of control and a suite of features typically found in more expensive, enterprise-grade equipment. For anyone who enjoys fine-tuning their network, the options are extensive, from creating multiple separate networks to steering devices toward the faster 5G band for better performance. Expanding the system is also incredibly simple. The management software automatically configures new units, creating a large, seamless network where your devices can roam between the strongest signals as you move around your home or office. However, getting to that point required some patience. The setup isn't straightforward and requires running special controller software on a computer or using a smartphone app, which our reviewer found to be a bit flaky. This initial hurdle is the product's main weakness, especially for a casual user looking for a simple plug-and-play solution. In the end, this access point is a fantastic choice for anyone moderately tech-savvy who wants a powerful, customizable, and rock-solid Wi-Fi network.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer is so glad they chose this access point over a rival mesh system they were considering. Their previous setup was a patchwork of an aging, unstable 2.4 GHz unit and a cheap, secondary 5 GHz device. This combination led to frequent crashes and frustratingly inconsistent performance, with the main Wi-Fi constantly dropping and prompting complaints from the family. The secondary unit, while newer, was severely bottlenecked by its slow Ethernet port and had terrible range, making it little more than a temporary fix. The search for a single, reliable replacement led them to compare this access point with a popular mesh system from a major tech company. While the mesh system boasted impressive range, what killed the deal for our reviewer was its design as a router first. To use it purely as an access point with their preferred existing router, they would have to put it in a bridged mode, which would disable most of its advanced features. As a systems engineer who values control, this was a non-starter. Furthermore, concerns about the manufacturer's history of abandoning products made them hesitant to invest in a core piece of their network that they expected to use for years. After installing this access point, this client couldn't be happier. While the setup is more involved than typical consumer gear, it offers a level of control and flexibility that is perfect for a tech-savvy user without being overly complex. The performance has been a revelation. They now get excellent signal throughout their entire apartment and can finally achieve the full speed of their internet connection over Wi-Fi, a feat that previously required a wired connection. For anyone who understands networking and just needs a rock-solid, high-performance access point to add to their existing setup, this unit comes with zero complaints and a wholehearted recommendation.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer recently upgraded their home network with this access point, and after just a few days, the difference has been remarkable. Previously, this client relied on typical mid to high-end wireless home routers from popular brands. While not a network engineer, this individual considers themselves a prosumer with a solid understanding of networking concepts. One of the first things to note is that this isn't a plug-and-play device like a typical wireless router. Setting it up requires a bit more effort than simply connecting Ethernet cables and power. For someone who enjoys tinkering, this wasn't a problem. In fact, mounting the device was the most time-consuming part. The software setup is straightforward. You download the controller software to a PC or server and follow the instructions. The software is intuitive and user-friendly, handling initialization, configuration, and monitoring of the access point. The improvement over a single wireless router covering the entire house is substantial. In a roughly 1200 SQFT apartment, mounting the device on the ceiling in a central open area and running a 50 FT Ethernet cable to a wired router resulted in complete coverage with strong signal strength throughout. Previously, the bedroom suffered from intermittent drops and lag, even with slow speeds. Now, the connection is stable and fast. The controller software also boasts advanced features and presents statistics in a slick and visually appealing interface. The blue LED light can even be turned off if desired. Overall, this client is extremely satisfied and won't go back to using all-in-one wireless routers. Although it requires more effort, the benefits of avoiding router issues and frustratingly slow internet speeds are well worth it. While wireless connections rarely reach full internet speeds, especially when moving around, this access point delivers significantly improved performance. In line-of-sight situations, speeds are close to the maximum, while EVE.
That's all for now. If you found this useful, hit like and subscribe. Let's talk in the comments. See you in the next video.